Surrounded by the cold waters of the North Atlantic, Newfoundland is a treasured island for hunters, and its riches come in the form of the great antlered beasts known as moose and woodland caribou.
It is a beauty, Chris.
As soon as Fred got to that one, it was, that's a big ball. But the blizzard gales of the sea are threatening to bring the season to an early close. Will there be time to locate epic bulls of each species, or will winter freeze our chances?
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
There are moments when time stands still. When the journey leads to a chance of a lifetime. When a single shot can echo for generations. Welcome to a place just for you. So buckle up tight, because you're entering the realm of the Ram Outdoorsman.
Pretty good bull, isn't he?
Respectable caribou.
Boy, he's got great beds. Look at that.
Back him a little bit on top there, but he's,
Yeah.
see the width on him though. He's laid back and nice and wide. And we're looking for some top points.
He's turning. You can see him a little better.
Still. Look at him go. Beautiful animal.
Looks like they have a little rut activity left in him yet. It's not quite over.
Look.
Boy, that would have been a nice shot right there.
Good for the caribou. But we'll find better.
The hunting world is rich in wild, raw, and stunningly beautiful places. And the 156,000 square mile island of Newfoundland is one such destination. Parts of Newfoundland resemble Quebec and Labrador, yet other parts are almost Alaskan. And in all cases, it's captivating landscape where it seems moose and caribou will have limitless room to roam for eternity. And that's solace for the hunter's soul. Tom B. Heunen has made the long trek with me to Newfoundland, as woodland caribou are one of the few big game animals in North America left on both of our bucket lists. The prized attraction for big game hunters is the diminutive woodland caribou. It's one of a handful of caribou subspecies that can only be hunted in Newfoundland. While their bodies are only slightly smaller than the nearby Quebec Labrador caribou, bulls weighing up to 400 pounds, their antlers are more compact, often with pronounced shovels and bez tines, but with what would be considered weak tops in other subspecies. They're a beautiful caribou, probably the most striking of all the caribou because they have even though they're smaller in antler size, it's this real mahogany antler. Live in an interesting part of the world, had never been to the island before. Game-rich environment, really was looking forward to getting there. All right, ears on, everybody. About an inch low, so I'm gonna leave it right there. There goes all my excuses.
One thing about these caribou, I recommend something in a 30 caliber or 30-06.
I would hate to be on the receiving end of that thing. It's got a mark.
You know, and making a good shot is a big thing too. So they're really deceiving as far as their size also too. They're a little bit smaller than normal caribou, so you gotta really bear down and make a good shot on these animals.
This is awesome country.
Fred Thorne, owner of Red Indian Lake Outfitting, and assistant guide Barry will be leading us over the vast and boggy interior of the island. Fred has an enormous hunting concession spanning hundreds of square miles, so the hunting pressure is light, which means both moose and caribou are allowed to mature. After all, age is the key factor when it comes to producing trophies of any species.
These game and fish people up in Newfoundland, they covet these animals pretty good. Just like any kind of hunting, you gotta manage it. And if you don't manage your animals, they're not gonna be there.
Just like their U.S. counterparts, the Newfoundland Department of Environment and Conservation keeps a close eye on their game animal populations using everything from aerial surveys to radio collars. Vigilant observation and research is crucial to maintaining healthy populations.
That's not a bad bull. Let's go find one without the bling, huh?
You know, Behuna and I now have kicked around most of North America. It seems like hunting elk and deer and muskox and just having a great time wherever we go. So, you know, that's a big part of the hunting reason, right? We need a buddy to go hunting with, to share it with. You know, it's really fun to have somebody who's that passionate about it to share not only hometown experiences, but far-flung adventures as well, and just sort of, you know, going into places that, you know, we've never seen before. The people are a little different. We're a little different. It's fun. It wasn't long before we spied our first small herd of caribou with a good bull in the mix.
We spotted him from about 300 yards away, got out of the Argo.
Tom's tag was burning a hole in his pocket, so he went first, and the fun began.
That's a nice bull in the back there.
And we see a good caribou. It was a nice bull in a small herd. And just sort of, you know, first time you see it when you've traveled that far and you're in kind of an exotic world relative to where you come from. And it's an interesting sensation when you do this long enough, that moment of the encounter for the first time is memorable. And that's kind of a big reason why you do this.
He's got great tops, good mass, nice shovels, great beds. Checking all the boxes. I think you're gonna shoot that caribou.
I think so too. He's a dandy.
They're just coming out of the rut when we went up there, and actually some of the animals were still in the rut. And you can get up on these animals and actually call them into you.
He's coming. Get ready, Tom. He's gonna come right at us. Got his attention.
Come right towards us too.
He's gonna come right out around that point. He's coming.
He's coming. We got his attention.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come right around that little
He said
point there.
he comes over the top of the
Tom's got a caribou in his sights.
Tell me when, Chris.
Right here. And later, it's my turn as we come across a potential caribou for the record books. So we start marching after this thing, and we get 400 yards away, and Fred Glassman goes, "Oh yeah, beauty." So we keep walking.
Start seeing more tracks on the trails. The grass turns into mud and black dirt. You know they're here.
Three times faster. 3 times faster. 3 times faster. And 3 times faster.
With an unprecedented 0.2-second trigger speed, Trophy Cam HD is now 3 times faster than ever, so you never miss an image.
Because faster is always better.
Hours of preparation have led to this moment. Passion and determination has pushed you to the edge. A trophy is in sight. Success is a well-placed shot away. Go ahead, claim your trophy. The new trophy bonded tip from Federal Premium Ammunition. In the field, on the range, every shot counts.
Available at Sportsman's Warehouse locations and online at sportsmanswarehouse.com.
Ram Outdoorsman is powered by Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. Federal Premium Ammunition, every shot counts. Bushnell, Laws of Performance. Sportsman's Warehouse, America's premier outfitter. Shop at one of over 60 locations or online. Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Champion, shoot better, have fun. And by General Steel Buildings. If you need space, you need the General.
The bitter and blustery Atlantic squalls haven't been able to dampen our spirits as Tom B. Heunen has a quality woodland caribou in his sights in the marshy muskeg of Newfoundland.
Oh, he's coming out left, coming out to the left. Get left. Get underneath. That's a good bull. That is definitely a good bull.
That is a good bull.
You see the shovel on him? No. Yep, he's clear.
Nice animal.
Whoa, 2 cows. He's got a cow in front of him. Wait for that calf. He's got a calf right in front of him.
Okay.
That's a good one right there, man. Here he comes. He's clear now. He stops and turns. Yeah, he stops there taking. Let him turn. Let him lift his head. Here you go. He's gonna clear. Here you go. That's your shot, Tom.
Tell me when, Chris.
Right here. Get him. Nice. Smacked him right through.
All right.
I saw smoke come right up
There
the
you go.
backside in the middle right there. Does that feel good?
Yeah, it felt great.
It looked great, man.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, I made a good shot on him. I was real happy. I mean, I was just happier and happy.
Way to make it look easy.
Thank you.
I think it's gonna be dead right there. I think
so,
I think he smoked him right there.
What a beautiful bull. Holy moly.
He just smacked it and no problem at all. Beautiful bull. I mean, just one of those where you go, this is exactly the kind of animal I was hoping to take up here. And he was really happy with it, and I was happy for him.
Oh, beautiful. Look at that.
Way to do it, man. You got her.
Look at that. Look at that bull.
Now that's what you're looking for, right? I mean, he's got the tops, bez, he's got a nice big shovel. Second one starting. Yeah.
These caribou evolved very differently. They're a different looking caribou. Real big white coats on them and a much more compact rack. And again, that real mahogany looking antler. And they're just beautiful. I mean, they're really an ornate, beautiful caribou.
I shot a beautiful caribou, great representative of the species. I was super happy with it.
Well done, pal.
Thank you. Like I say, I got a little blood on me, but that's all right.
That's right. A little scope kiss, you know, badge of honor.
I've done that before.
You don't have one of those, you're not really doing it, right?
In 45 years of hunting, I've got a few of them, so.
The interior of Newfoundland is muskeg and tundra, lots of it, which is why the moose and caribou thrive here. That and the fact that ungulates aren't molested by relentless wolf packs like their brethren across the rest of Canada and Alaska.
I couldn't believe how boggy the landscape was. And these Argos are by far the only way to get around in Newfoundland. I mean, if without these Argos, we've been up a creek without a paddle, literally.
Oh yeah, piece of cake.
And these things can just about go anywhere. I mean, it really is impressive to see them get through the water of the muskeg and just have no problem with that.
These things are the toughest, ruggedest equipment on the planet. But also, too, they break down.
Tire just popped. His tire's popped. And maybe your axle cracks.
When we were traveling up there, we had one of the wheel bearings break, and it broke the axle, actually.
Optimism was running so high. That's it. Stalled us long enough that we're going to come around the bend just as the bull steps out. And this will all be for a reason.
It is.
Right. It's all for a reason.
And it could also be the big bull was just right there, and now he's locked up in the hill.
You got to believe.
When that wheel come off there, I was just amazed that them guys knew what to do. I mean, they didn't even miss a beat. I mean, we were broke down for maybe a half hour, 45 minutes, and away we went.
Newfoundlanders are known to have a good sense of humor. They can laugh at themselves, they can laugh at other people. Fred and Barry were just the consummate hosts, great guides, a lot of fun to hang with.
7 mooseberry, boy to Jesus, buddy, yeah.
I got to learn the lingo up here.
Yeah.
Other than some